The reason we love this couple might be due to our teenage years, seeing them bring a wave of nostalgia. Perhaps that's why they still have a special place in our hearts, even today. Before we proceed, kindly press the subscribe button and don't hesitate to like and share this video. Today we are going to take a look at an epic love story of Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart, the two talented actors who played the iconic roles of Edward Cullen and Bella Swan in The Twilight. Captured the hearts of millions with their on-screen chemistry, but their real-life love story was just as captivating. It all started back in 2008 when Robert and Kristen were cast in a movie Twilight. The two were relatively unknown actors at that time. Recalling Stewart's first read with Pattinson, Hardwick said,
"This is the table that Rob and Kristen met right at this table and did the biology scene. At the end of the day, Kristen goes, it has to be Rob."
Pat noticed the spark flying between them, and soon rumors of a real-life romance started to surface. In 2008, Stewart and Pattinson hit the red carpet for the Los Angeles premiere of Twilight, where they posed for photos while looking into each other's eye. Despite trying to keep their relationship under wraps, but their love story became a topic of fascinating for the media and fans alike. At the 2009 Movie Awards, Stewart and Pattinson captured the Best Kiss award. The pair showed off their chemistry on stage, teasing viewers with an almost kiss before the actress turned her head away and said, "Thank you so much." In an interview with Nylon, Kristen stated that rumors of a romance between her and her on-screen love interest were totally false. She added, "Rob and I are good friends. We went through a lot together. So we feel very close. If we go out in a public, every little detail is scrutinized, like the way I stand next to him, and it's like I know the guy really well. It's only natural that we are sort of leaning on each other because we are put in the most psychotic situations." But despite the denials, there was something between them because later that year, Stewart and Pattinson were together at Soho House where they had a good time. They've made their way to Avenue where they were seen making out as their bodyguards tried to blocking prying eyes. On the premiere of Twilight Saga Eclipse, the rumored couple joined the rest of the cast in a sit-down interview with Oprah Winfrey. When the host asked Stewart and Pattinson about the relationship speculation, the actor answered,
"Kristen's pregnant."
He really loves to shock people because he thinks it's funny. No. We've actually had this conversation. He's having the baby.
Both Kristen and Robert's team had confirmed to Winfrey ahead of the show that the two are together and are dating. Finally, in 2010, Eclipse producer confirmed Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson are dating.
The next step was finding this guy.
Fans were overjoyed at the news, and the duo became one of Hollywood's most beloved couple. Stewart mentioned Pattinson during a shoot of British GQ. The actress brought up her relationship while explaining that she was looking forward to seeing more of the UK. "My boyfriend is English."
My boyfriend is English!
Even after the Twilight Saga ended, Robert and Kristen love continued to blossom.
Me and Kristen are married now. That's actually true.
Unfortunately, in 2012, their relationship hit a rough patch when Kristen was caught in a cheating scandal with her Snow White and the Huntsman director. The couple briefly split, but eventually reconciled and continued their love story. Kristen publicly apologized for indiscretion. She said, "I'm deeply sorry for the hurt and embarrassment I have caused to those close to me and everyone this has affected. This momentary indiscretion and jeopardized the most important thing in my life, the person I love and respect the most, Rob. I love him, I am so sorry." On 26 July 2012, Robert Pattinson left his and Kristen Stewart home. A source said of the pair, nothing that the Robert was heartbroken and angry. Kristen really loves Rob more than anything, an insider added, "He's all that matters to her right now." In September 2012, Pattinson and Stewart had reconnected, meeting up in LA. They continued to meet up in the weeks that followed. Several sources confirmed that the couple were back together. Later that month, they were photographed together at the Ye Rustic Inn, a bar in LA. Pattinson and Stewart attended their first public event together since taking some time apart. They attended the red carpet for the LA premiere of the Twilight Saga Breaking Down Part 2. In an interview with the New York Times style magazine, Kristen said, "People wanted me and Rob to be together so badly that our relationship was made into a product." She said, "It wasn't real anymore. and that was gross to me. In May 2023, Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson reunited at Rob's birthday party. They all hugged each other, as everything had happened just yesterday. Time passed so quickly, everything else was left behind. And that concludes our look at the unforgettable love story of Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more stories and updates on your favorite celebrity couple. Thanks for watching.